I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
We are here today, YouTube, with the new Chromatic Cube draft. Supposed to be multicolored focused. We'll see how accurate that is. Let's see how we do.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
Pack one, pick one here. Let's see. Things that stick out to me. This being multicolored. So what does this do? Might have to just take that. The things that look good to me would be either of the mythic, any of the mythics, the hollowed fountain, or the veil are the big things that stick out to me. I think we're going to try this though. First time in this format, going to try and embrace the multicoloredness that it's supposed to be based around. Pack 2 here. But taking a 3-color card, we definitely want to prio lands kind of high. Grove is definitely on color. Things that also stick out to me are the Rex Sage. If we're trying to stay these colors, the Rex Sage, the 2-drop technically, the Grove. A lot of black and white cards in this pack. That's a strong white card. Okay, so this is an Elvish Piper. This gets any land. I think we're going to take the safe pick. Take the land for now. Nothing jarring sticking out. This is on color. That doesn't seem amazing. Plays well with this. I think I'm wanting to take a land again. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think we're going to take... I want to make sure we have good mana. Oh, and we got paid off. Because this is just amazing. We're going to take this. Really wish we could get one of these pathways or the lightning helix. Like, the helix is very appealing. But this is exactly what we're wanting to do anyways with trying to have getting a whiteboard with this gardener. So it looks like we're trying to go Naya. Or Cabaretti for you newer people. I believe it's Cabaretti. This pack... things that stick out to me are Urbrast, the Spellbinder, the Temple, the Triome, and the Sacred Fire. If we're taking a land, I'm probably going to take the Triome, namely because it has land types and the fact it opens up another color. I really like the Sacred Fire here. Actually, I liked all the options. But do I want to guarantee casting things? I think this first pack, if we go a little bit heavy on the lands, we can go a little bit more freely on other picks. Because that means we can actually cast things more reliably. Here, what does this Rampage do? Here, I think we might take the Angrath? No, let's take the Dual Caster. It's the only thing relatively on color. It interacts. Here... kind of like the Channeler. Probably not going to turn it on very often, but it's either that or lands. Like I said, we could go heavy lands on this pack and then just pick anything and everything we want out of the next couple packs. So we definitely have red-white covered. Probably what we're going to take here. Probably don't take this cliff top. Yeah, we're going to take the cliff top. Pick 8 here. I know we're not in blue, but I really like the Electrolyze. I really like the Turoff's Disciple. I think I'm leaning on that one. Then Fate's Fetters is always good. But this being a creature and us trying to go wide, I think I'm going to take the Disciple. Our pack back. I think we take the Integrity Intervention just because it's on color. Or this is probably easier to cast to any target. I like the options on this a little bit better. Ooh, the Rex Sage tabled. Don't take the Rex Sage. Here, we can take a burn spell, mix a bunch of dudes that die at end of turn. That worked well with Jetmir. It worked well with Back Alley Gardener. We don't take the extra combat step though. Ooh, both our lands tabled. We don't have any red-green. We don't take the red-green one. Urbrast tabled. Dire Strain tabled. Expansion Explosion tabled. Don't see us playing that. This pack, Alina partners seems pretty good. Hornet Queen would be perfect for our theme. Garut would be really nice too. Rip Apart is always good removal. This probably wouldn't be bad. I haven't had a whole lot of playtesting in it, but it looks good. So our curve starts at 3. I think we have to take the removal spell here. Because we don't have removal spell till 4. And then this is more of a finisher slash 2-cost removal spell. Yeah, we don't take the Rip Apart. This pack, probably don't take the Kavu. Yeah, I really like the Kavu. What does this do? Take an extra turn. We're definitely not blue heavy enough for that. That'd be really nice, but we don't really have... I'm not sure if we're playing that. We don't really have anything that makes tokens. Don't take the Kavu. We're likely going to be able to get some more actual dual lands. I like land types to work with that. But if not, we're trying to... He's likely to be a 3-3, 2-mana 3-3. This pack, how many instant sorcerers we got? We have 3 non-creatures, so that's not too great. I think we can either take the Captain Lannery Storm for the ramp. Starts at 3, though. We could go for Young Pyro. We don't really have any instants or sorceries. I think we're going to try this Pool of Vigorous Growth. Ooh. Light to Cultivate. It's between these two, though. Risk 3 Redeemed plays perfect with Jetmir and Back Alley. This ramps us. I think I've got to go with the Risk. Because we need to just spit out tokens. Things to stick out here. The Blast seems kind of meh. Play with Fire isn't terrible. I think we are going to take the Crag, though. Just because it's another red-green land. We have 6 lands. We definitely do not need to pick any more up. Unless we are getting super heavy on playables. But we are kind of light. I like Chatterfang. Makes it makes a lot of extra tokens. Or it plays well with the Risk, plays well with the Pool. So we might just take that. You don't have enough instants and sorceries for that. This would be awesome because it makes a token, so it's 2 bodies. That's really expensive. And we don't take the Primal Might. It's a fight spell. It's removal. We need some things along those lines. We don't take the Rope Line Attendant here. That seems really cool. I actually like that one. Lyra would be nice. This would be really nice to get. We don't take the Rope Line Attendant, though. It plays well with what we're trying to do. Spit out tokens. I'm half tempted to take Shelter here, just to keep the curve low. So I really, really want to try and be low to the ground. Yeah, we don't take the group, though. Ooh, nice. Gina Fey tabled. We'll take her. We don't take the Lannery Storm here. Ooh, nice. The Tycoon tabled. Play with Fire. I like that. Okay. We have some playables now. We can afford to maybe pick up another land or 2, depending on what they are. But we definitely have some room to play with some stuff now. We need to pick up like 3 cards, which isn't going to be too hard. I don't want to play this Dual Caster. I don't know how good that is in this format. The versatility of that just seems good. Same with Play with Fire. We need some more token producers. But did not have enough to justify Young Pyro. We'll take the Ob Nixilis here. We could potentially splash that. At least that's on color. Alright, pack 3. I am definitely considering the Triome. The Dragon wouldn't be bad. Is this any token? Okay, yeah, that works with any tokens. That works with any tokens. I think I want to be able to play the Ob Nixilis, though. So yeah, I'm going to take the Triome. And if anything, that just lets us play a couple extra, another black card or 2. Because this is kind of meh in my, like, I would have no objection to playing it, but I'm kind of meh on it. Same with that one. Here, I actually like Krenko. Like, the Heath would be really nice, but we already have a lot of coming to play tapped lands. Actually, Angel Invention would be a good finisher. Because we are kind of lacking on the high-end. But I'd like to have a couple. This would give us 4. Here, Captivating Crew is not terrible. That seems pretty meh. I don't want to play a double black card. This would play well into our strategy. I'm also half tempted by the land again. We need playables, though. And I think we're actually going to take the Captivating Crew. Like, this probably plays better into our strategy with trying to make tokens. But this can remove creatures from their side of the field for combat. That's way too expensive. Unfortunately, the picks here are... Like, the Lion Sash wouldn't be terrible. We're not super heavy on white. I think I want to take the Proving Ground, because that guarantees us we're able to play that Ob Nixilis, because that's 3 black sources right there. With the Proving Ground, the Tria, and the 2 Triomes, Save, and Dotha. Deck's looking decent. From looking at the card pool, this is definitely seems more multicolored heavy, where the multicolored cards are just way better. Ooh. We don't need more lands. Options here, I like the Vivian. It's Vivian, Esper Sentinel, or Fire Prophecy. We do not have a lot of removal. We do have some.
With the power of the Arcbow,
I ended up with the Vivian.
be over quick.
Angel of Sanctions as removal. We could probably get away with playing the Underdog. We'd also play Cut to Ribbons. I think we're going to take the Besager, though. I hate doing that because it's another land, but it has upsides with removal. Here we're going to take the Blade Splicer. So 1/1 makes a token. Either which way, tokens going to be relevant. Sadly, another 3-drop. This format looks like it's going to be kind of slow, hopefully. Ooh, that's our Resto Angel. Do we have anything that actively plays with it? It plays well with the Captivating Crew. I think we gotta take the 2-drop to mix tokens, though. Like, Planeswalkers are just good. If left unchecked, he can just win games. We get a free land. We'll take the Krakow, though. Free Scattered Groves, though. Definitely take that. Definitely think the mana's gonna be pretty decent. We could probably splash that if we really wanted to. I think we take the Path of the Crossroads. And we'll go and take the Seiju. Not the Seiju, the Temple. Alright, folks, I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, folks, this is what I'm looking at playing today. See, we are splashing the Ob Nixilis. We have 2, 3, 4 black sources. Seems pretty easy. Easy splash. General strategy is just go wide with tokens and swing in for game. See how we do.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
Opening hand here, and this looks like a snap keep to me. We have all of our colors. We have the Gardener. We have something that works. We have tokens, and we have removal. Go and play the Proving Ground. Say hello to the opponent. Temple of Mystery from them. They stride to the top. We don't want to play the Scattered Groves. Get all of our tapped lands out of the way. Alright, passes the turn. Going to go ahead and play the Plains. And then play the Back Alley Gardener. Pass turn. Dryad of the Elysian Groves. Seems pretty good. I'm going to go and play Chatterfang. And let's go ahead and play the Crag. Swing in for 3. See if they block. They do. Nope, they don't. Take 3. Pass turn. Another Swamp. Binding of the Old Gods. On the Gardener. Opponent passes the turn. We got Captain Lannery. We're gonna play the Crossroads. We're gonna name red. We're gonna leave the Rope Attendant on top. I like that. Let's go and play the Sarkon. And let's make a Shivan Dragon. Go ahead and swing in for 3. And pass turn. Opponent searches for a forest. Sultai Triome. What you got, opponent? Teferi, Master of Time. Okay. I'm gonna draw, discard. Discard Sublime Epiphany. That's a Lotus Cobra. Wings on to Sarton. I think we're going to go ahead and kill the Lotus Cobra. Going to a +1. Thank you, opponent. Kind of sad about that, but get the fairy off the table. And makes us a treasure token.
Time's up.
But the rope attendant did see the Shivens and the crew. And then next turn we can play a Shivan Dragon if we don't draw anything better. I think I was definitely right in trying to go aggro with this format. Toxrill. That's gonna be annoying. I'll chump that. He shrinks everything. Oh, if only that was a squirrel. So we are... Ooh, Shatterfang is unblockable. I didn't realize that. Nice. I think we're gonna tick up. Play a Shivan Dragon. Swinging with Chatterfang and Captain Lannery. He is going to block it. I can give it -2, -2. That's not going to do anything. Then we're going to go ahead and play the Pool of Vigorous Growth. And then pass the turn. Each end step. I didn't realize that was each. Okay, Toxrill just eats aggro. I already knew that, but I didn't realize it was that bad. That's kind of scary. So 7 at me, going to eat one of the slugs. That's an Obnixilis. Don't have enough mana. That's a lot of mana. That's 11 mana to do that. Definitely do not have that. But that'd be sweet. I don't know if I can get out of this. Going to go ahead and make another Shivan Dragon. I'll go ahead. Yeah, we just lose this one anyways. We can't come back from that. Yeah, there's no way. There's nothing in this deck that can do that. Good game, opponent.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play
Game 2 here. This seems like a very nice hand. I'm going to keep it. We have access to all of our colors again. And we're going to start off with the Riss. Pass turn. Opponent plays a farmland. We're going to play a grove. And we're going to name black. Probably should have named something else, but wanted to have that out preemptively. Going to play the mountain. Going to swing for 1. Play a blade splicer. Pass turn. Chatterfang from the opponent. Alright, Druid Garuk. Doesn't do anything just yet. We are just going to go ahead and rip apart that Chatterfang. Play the Proving Ground, and then get in 4/5. Pass the turn. Planes from the opponent into an Oracle of Moldiah. That is fine. Going to play this as a forest. Go ahead and play the Jetmir. And get in 4/4. Hardness we had to get in with the Splicer, but I liked having the extra body. Pass the turn. Because it's not a big deal if they block. It kills off their Oracle. Yeah, I should have just swung, but... Primal Might. X equals 4. So they're trading it. Yeah, sure. Probably definitely something they should have dealt with, so can't argue with that. Going to play the Garroot. We're going to get in for 5. And we are going to make a token. Pass the turn. Not gonna lie, we would have had a really nice blink deck with the Resto Angel, the Momentary Blink. I know we saw another blue-white blink or two during the draft. We've had a nice blink deck.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
Opening hand, we're going second. I think because of the Tycoon, we're going to keep this. This ramps us. Oh, but they've got their goose. Well, we're going to bolt the bird. Nice. Play Beseju. Play the Tycoon. Let's see it get burned. Nope. Nice. So they've got 4 color. We don't have a treasure. Don't take anything. We can go up to 4 mana. I think we are going to just play the Gardener. Hopefully they don't have a board wipe. Don't remember seeing any in the card list. Doesn't mean I didn't miss them. We're gonna put the Triumph. And pass the turn. Kinnan. Through the mountain, or cliff top retreat. Could play the Garroot, could play the Angel. I really don't like him being active. I think we are going to... This is playing better than I thought. Just gonna play the Angel. And we are going to make 2 servos. And swing in for 4. But I knew it was going to be good, but I figured I'd take damage more often. Does any more 2 mana for a mana dork is standard. Nice. Good game, opponent.
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play
Coming in on game 4. We're on the draw. We do not have a green. And we have our Obnixilis without one of our mini black sources. I want to keep this because we can play the risks and just work off of that, but I can't. And then this is just terrible. But I think we keep it, ship the Garroot, start off with the Malady. Yeah, that's our best option. Can't really afford to go down cards in this, it feels like. Go ahead and scry 1. Okay. Slow, but we are getting there. Ooh, that's a Jadar. Go and play this, so our retreat comes into play untapped. And then I think we just have to get the Lannery's. No, we need to play this. We need to play the Attendant first. No, I want to get the Storm going, especially if he doesn't play anything else. Stride to the bottom. Swinging in. Do I want to hit the Null Priest or the Jadar? I think the better one is to save it for the Jadar and see if they block. They're not going to block. Haunted Ridge for the opponent. Opponent Colligan commands. We will discard the pools. Go ahead and take our 4. Don't kill the Jadar. Not too concerned about them gaining life. They're down to 1 creature. We draw Proving Grounds. I want to go ahead and play the Rope Line Attendant. We're supposed to Jetmir because we want to get bodies out. A bonus if they play an artifact or enchantment we can blow up, but not likely. Opponent swings for 2. We cannot block. Oh, they've got Nashi. Ninja. We lose 0. Nice. We got Mob Nixilis. Ooh, they're going to kicker that. That's not cool. That is not cool at all. We're going to cast the Jetmir. That gives us our 3 plus 1+0 in Vigilance. Go ahead and swing in for 3. Spends the most mana and probably impacts the board the most. Mountain from the opponent. Into a Crackle with Power. Man, I really wish we had a damage or a log for what happened. Okay, that doesn't seem too great. But it is a 3/3 for 3. I think we are going to go with the Gina Fey and pass again. Swamp for the opponent. Kicking a Null Priest. Getting Jadar back. Mix a token. Don't play land. 3/1 Vigilance, 2/2 with haste. We are going to casualty a token.
After 1,000
Going to make a devil. +1.
plead for
And
mercy.
pass the turn. Doom Whisperer from the opponent. We drew a Rip Apart. That is not terrible. Tick up.
By coin or carnage.
Tick up.
Tribute.
I think we go ahead and Rip Apart. And I think we're going to Rip Apart the Null Priest. And pass the turn. Reasoning for the Null Priest is it has lifelink and it has menace. So revealed a land to the graveyard, drew a card for the turn. What can you do, opponent? Opponent is going to kill the 3 loyalty
This isn't
1
over.
to an Innersturm Predator. I'll go ahead and play the Back Alley Gardener. And tick up again, because we can use the life. And not worth swinging. So pass the turn. This is an ETB effect. Oh, nice. That should trigger 2 of those. Blue black land from the opponent. Eats the Jetmir, kills the Ob. Hits us for 6. Join the dance. Yeah, we're going to join the dance here. And I think we just swing all out. We're just going to make a bunch of 2/2 cats. Because we are basically dead next turn anyways. So he can block 2 things? Yeah, I think that's game. Because he can't block with the zombie token. The Jadar can block one of the 3s. The Nashi can block one of the 3s. The cats get in for 6. The other cat gets in for 2. And then the devil gets in for 1. Then if he blocks the devil, it just gets through. Good game, opponent. Nice.
I don't ever slow up. No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play.
We are going to keep this hand. So the way I'm reading that is it comes into play tapped normally. Comes into play, I choose a color. And then when it comes into play, I scry 1. But, or, seeing as I'm going second, I might untap it. I think that means we're going to keep this. So that kind of lets us curve out. Oh. No, we need to play the attendant first. This attendant's going to be gnarly. Go and play this. Play white. I will have it untap. Play the attendant. They put the time in to put pretty basics in. I should have done that. But teamer colors. Going to cast a Haro. We drew Rip Apart for the turn. We're going to go and play the Groves. We're going to play the Riss. Ooh, I don't have that island. Wish I would have gotten that. Pass the turn. Cliff-top retreat from the opponent. Chromatic Lantern. To a Cultivate. They are just rampant. And into a Temple of Malady. We should have done that after casting this, but here we are. Go ahead and swing. Shuffle 4 lightning bolts into our deck. Pass the turn. Forest for the opponent. Ooh, farewell from the opponent. Exiling all our creatures. Go and play a Captain Lannery. Get some of our mana out again. Hit for 2 and pass turn. Definitely did argument for the Blade Splicer. Into a Leyline Prowler. Oh, we drew this anyways. One played as a red. I'm going to rip apart the Leyline Prowler. And we're going to play the Blade Splicer. And then we are going to pass the turn. Into a Niv Mizzet. That's a thing. Sakama, Uro. I got one. That was a misclick. Uro from the opponent. Submit up to 15. I kind of want to get the crew out. And maybe the Tycoon. I think that's what we're going to do. And then pass the turn. Definitely would not mind seeing one of the lightning bolts. Or the Obnixilis. Escaping Uro. Back up to 18. Definitely would not have minded seeing that pack one. Maelstrom Angel. To a Lunawar Elves. Oh, we drew it. We're on a swing with Captain Lannery because we need the mana. Sadly, bye-bye. Make a token. And who are we stealing? I think we need steal Uro. Just because he's trying to get so out of hand. And then sack him off. A big old beefy boy. Make a devil. And we'll tick this one up. That way he has to swing one of the big flyers at them if he doesn't want them around. But even then, argument still probably should have had for the 6 plussing so that it would take 2 of them to kill it. Yeah, that was probably the better one. How many cards did I got left? 12? 5 of me kills the regular Obnixilis. Obnixilis. Gets a Maelstrom Angel trigger. To an Omnath. Going to cast the Angel. Make 2 servos. Plus Obnixilis.
And you lose.
And then we are going to pass the turn. Actually, no, we're going to swing with the Golem. Pass the turn. First landfall. First, dang, 4. Vanishing Verse on our Captivating Crew. That's sad. We don't have any more sacrifice outlets that I'm aware of outside of Chitterfang. I mean, that only gets rid of squirrels. I think I want to keep the Obnixilis around again. They get one spell. Kenrith. They're just living in magical Christmas land. Magical Christmas land. Go ahead and make another devil. And then just want to pass turn. There's nothing we can do here. Ooh, that just counters. Yeah, pretty team opponent. Right there's 10, 15, 16.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play
On the play, we have all of our colors. We have a weighted to wide. We have potential removal. We are going to keep this. Into a Vivian. Put a Thriving. Let's go ahead and play the Trio. They pass. Let's go and play the Vantage into the Join the Dance. Card for the turn. Go and play the Proving Ground. Get in for 2. And pass the turn. I just realized this cycle of cards has cycling. I expected them to, but I wasn't 100% sure. Because it's like the only cards in the set that has cycling that I'm aware of. Blood Artist. Pass the turn, opponent. Going to go ahead and play the Beseju. And I think we're going to swing. I don't think we are concerned about that just yet. And I think we're going to play Sarkon again. And let's conjure a Shivan Dragon. Ooh, misplay on that. Good game, opponent.
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
Opening hand here. We have our primary colors. I think we're going to keep this. This is kind of a dead card right now, but we didn't get it hopefully soon. Ooh, even better, a Rope Attendant. Go ahead and cast the Rope Attendant. That is like perfect. Now, as long as we can withdraw a black source, so this isn't just dead in our hand. Or seep one, I'm guessing, actually. Ooh, nice. It'll trigger it. And play the Gardener. I guess we don't get to choose on that. Probably preferred that as a green. Red's not bad either, but... Well, there is our black source. Let's go ahead and play Gina Fey, or Ginny Fey. We will turn that into a 2/2 cat with haste. And get in there. Pass the turn. There goes our Gardener. There's the Kavu. Think we are going to play the Blade Splicer. Not have the token come in as something else. The green 1/1 we will have come in as a cat. I think we casualty a cat. Should have done it as a dog at that point. Go ahead and tick down and make a devil. Tick up. There is most definitely an argument for all of this to be post-combat. And I think we just get in there. Continue applying the pressure. And opponent scoops it up. Good game, opponent.
never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play
Going first. We don't have anything till turn 3. I think we're going to try and mulligan this. I like this better. Sadly, don't ship... Let's ship the Ginny Fey. Let's go ahead and make this a green. Leave that on top. Might as well play the retreat now, it doesn't matter. Play the planes, and then let's just get the disciple out. Let's get some lightning bolts. And pass the turn. Mythos. Let's play the temple. Let's go and put that on bottom. We don't need any more lands. And let's play the blade splicer. Pass the turn. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Jewel Lightning Bolt. We already have 2 green sources. We don't want to play this as a red. Pump it on of turn. Let's go ahead and bolt the token. Swing for 4. Then let's play a Kavu. Sadly, it's a 1/1. But if we draw any of our triomes, we are instantly a 3/3 minimum. Lolth? Lolth. Herm. Well, sadly, everything's going to go with a Lolth. I'm going to go ahead and discard a card and draw a card. I'm going to discard the Primal Mind. That's a thing, okay. So they just let Lolth die. Should have played the Sarkhan. Looking back at it, but... Opponent swings for 4. They have menace, so we can't block. Ooh, Massacre. Opponents want to wreck us with that, and now we draw the Triome. Play the Triome. We're gonna play the Sarkhan. Let's conjure and get in for 5. Surprised they killed their Mirror Breaker so fast. Sorin the Mirthless. Make a token. Let's go ahead and burn the token. We'll lose one. Kill Sorin. And let's play the Shivan Dragon. It's just bigger, and we will be able to get a 3rd creature out. Also, anyways. Dreadhorde Invasion. Opponent passes the turn. So I'm gonna play the Riss, or Reese. I want to say Riss. And opponent scoops it up. Good game, opponent.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
This hand does nothing until turn 4. We have the mana for everything. I think we have to mull. Now this looks amazing. We're going to keep this. And we are going to send the planes to the bottom. Temple of Mystery for the opponent. We are going to play the Retreat. Opponent is casting Discovery. We are going to play the Pathway as a green mana and cast the Tycoon. Cast A for the opponent, Cultivate. So it's like a solid Bant. We are going to play the Triome. And I think we're going to swing for 2 and just play the Reese. Riss. Falco, Spara. That is most definitely a thing. Don't play the Beseju. Let's play the Back Alley Gardener. And let's go ahead and ramp. And pass the turn. Starting this turn, we can just start doubling tokens, though. Creature tokens. Go ahead and get in. Gracious Great Shark. What should block an opponent? The Gardener? I'm going to go ahead and double tokens. Pass the turn. Opponent goes to attack us for 3 in the air. Go ahead and play the land. Let's go ahead and swing with the tokens. If he eats one, yep, we can play the Sarkon and attempt to kill it. If this resolves. Nope, there's the denial. Sadly. And let's just go ahead and make some more tokens. Lotus Cobra for the opponent. Pathway for them. They're going to add a blue mana. Gyruda. Oh, they can take my Captivating Crew? Only swing it in for 3. I like Chatterfang here. Go ahead and do this because it doesn't matter any which way. Pass the turn. We just needed a big enough board to go around them. Presuming we're not dead, we can do that in a turn or two. Arming Gala. Control. Okay, so everything just gets bigger. That's scary. That's neat. Let's go ahead and get in for 3. Let's go ahead and make a treasure token. Let's play Obnixilis Sacra. Let's not do that just yet. Let's add a green or a black. Pump up Lannery Storm. Go ahead and casualty the Lannery Storm. Let's make a token. Let's make a token. And let's double all tokens. Face down. Yep. I don't know if they could deal with 10, 31, 33, 34, 35, 39 tokens on the table. Risen Chatterfang doing work. Land for the opponent. Did it again, trying to find something. I don't think there's much you can find their opponent. Ah, they got my Jenny Faye. And the Wretch Sage. Good game, opponent.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play.
Finishing off strong at a 7-2. Let's see what we get. Yeah, well, it's a duplicate, but at least it's a mythic.
No, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you